Hello and welcome back to Cinders. Well, that's a bit of juicy gossip you don't hear every day. A masquerade ball, huh? I know a certain lady who'd pay handsomely for this information, that she would. The day may have started lousy after our last night's drinking, but it's turned out to be quite a good one after all. All thanks to a few extra rounds at the pub. You can't go wrong with that. I'm Johnny Depp. Yawn, da. What time is it? The sun is already so high in the sky, I must have slept in. Get an alarm clock. Considering how long I spent outside last night, that's hardly a surprise. I'm still not sure what to think about what happened. I want to trust Tobias, but... well, at least it's something different from the usual. It's strange how my life has been so boring all this time. Then suddenly all these things are happening to me. But even stranger than that, I wonder why no one has come to wake me up yet. It must be at least noon, if not later. Surely Carmosa hasn't decided to be gracious and grant me a holiday. I want none of your pitiful excuses! Uh-oh. Carmosa's definitely not in a gracious mood. I should get going and see what's going on before she catches me like this. Oh, what's going to happen? Carmosa's so pissed. Everyone is here. You're an even bigger disappointment than usual. I'm pointing at my daughter's eye. I'm gonna take it out. Take it out! Looks like Carmosa's mad at Gloria today. I wonder why. Hey, Sophia.
Cinders, not so loud. I don't want to get in trouble. Or miss any of this, if you know what I mean. Gossip. Ha! Ha ha ha!
But what's going on?
Business as usual. Mother's in a bad mood, and Gloria was the nearest thing she could yell at.
I'm not interested in your excuses. It's your duty to make sure there's enough wood for the fireplace. But if the servant is allegedly ill, then find someone else. Do it yourself if you have to.
I'm sorry, Mother. I understand.
If you truly understood, this wouldn't have happened in the first place. But I'm wasting my breath. I can only hope that you've learned your lesson and this won't happen again. It seems I can't trust you girls with even the smallest tasks. I wish that one of you would finally take charge of things.
Yes, Mother.
Well, don't just say yes. Prove your worth by taking action. Make sure dinner is ready in 2 hours. I expect the wood to be chopped by then as well. She said it's noon, and dinner is going to be ready in 2 hours. What? All right, Carmosa. Don't worry, Mother, I will. Cinders, Sophia, why were you two wasting your time eavesdropping instead of being useful?
Teehee, it's not a waste to watch the mighty all-knowing Gloria get scolded by Mom.
Dot! Ah!
Oh, what's this? You usually have such a sharp reply, but now you can't think of anything to say? Whatever happened to the perfect, glorious, outspoken Gloria? One scolding from Mom is all it takes to shut you up.
I don't have time to deal with your childish jealousy right now, but watch your tongue. It will certainly get you in trouble someday. Anyway, you two heard Mother. Dinner must be ready in 2 hours, so get started.
What? Why do we have to get dinner ready?
Because I'll be busy taking care of Mother's other needs, like getting the wood chopped. If you'd rather not, I can always tell Mother you refuse to obey her orders.
Fine, I'll do it. Just pray that your food isn't poisoned!
Ha 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 ha. As if you'd have the guts to do such a thing, little sister. Now if you'll excuse me, I have duties to attend to.
Well, looks like I'm stuck working with you, Cinders.
What should I say to Sophia? You sure told her. We're on Sophia's side here. I like Urkel Sophia, as I've made her. I don't know why, but hey, you sure told her. Wow, you really told her off. Nicely done.
Of course I did. It's nice to see Gloria get a taste of her own poison once in a while. It's even nicer to see her at a loss for words.
You really hate her, don't you?
I never thought about it before, but I guess I do. Gloria was always cruel to me. She keeps trying to be like Mom, and she thinks Mom will acknowledge her if she keeps putting me down. Well, things haven't been as bad ever since you came along. You're getting the brunt of it now. But yes, I hate her. I didn't always hate her, but I definitely do now.
At least she got her due this time. She might be Carmosa's favorite, but we're the ones on top for now.
True. But I don't feel that great about it.
Well, that's not important.
If we don't finish dinner on time, we won't be on top for much longer.
What are you doing in my room? It'll be nice having someone help me with dinner for once. Get out of my room!
Hurry up and take out all the ingredients we're gonna need.
Do I cook dinner in my room? Get the fuck out. Why me?
Isn't it obvious? I hardly step foot in the place, so naturally I don't know where anything is.
Naturally? That doesn't mean you can't help with the preparation, though.
I don't really have a choice in the matter, do I? There's no way you can prepare dinner in 2 hours alone. I'll be in just as much trouble as you if it's not done. Mother isn't forgiving towards anyone.
I figured that much out myself. Now here are all the ingredients.
Yuck, the stench is unbelievable. Are they rotting or something?
No, this is just how vegetables smell. They do grow in the soil, you know.
Sure, but I can't believe you actually live with this odor. I bet sometimes you must feel like a rather large carrot yourself. Or a beetroot, maybe.
That's very funny, Sophia. Besides, it wasn't exactly my own choice to move in here. I used to have a proper bedroom before Gloria took it.
Of course. How could I forget? Still, you should be grateful. They say that harsh conditions help to build character. You're bound to become a diamond here, while poor Gloria softens with every passing hour.
Can't you give me a break for once? If that's how it's going to look, I prefer to risk Carmosa's anger and prepare the dinner alone.
Oh, fine. Don't be so uptight, sis. One Gloria in this house is too many. So, what was it like before we moved in with you anyway?
I'm gonna tell her it was fucking awesome and me and my dad used to go fairy hunting and shit. Get out! Do you really want to know?
Of course. We've got to talk about something or else it'll be awfully dull in here.
You can't just admit that you're actually interested in my life?
Well, if you must know, the moment we started talking, I decided it's better to imagine you're a character from some bad romance novel. It's much less personal like that.
You're such a darling sometimes.
I know, right? I may not be the worst or best in the family, but you can't accuse me of lacking creativity. But let's get back to that book you're in.
Well, life was different when Father was still alive. More carefree, although I suppose that's how childhood is. Father had a way with kids. I think he was rather a big child himself, always dreaming. I loved it back then.
I see. And how do you feel about it now?
Oh, it. I was like, how do you feel about... whatever. I'm gonna say it was great, because it was great. Sounds like a good life to me. It was fantastic. I loved it all so much. Everything was so magical. He tried very hard to keep the worries of life away from me. It was like living in a fairy tale.
Demons! I used to wonder what having a proper father would be like, but I think I'm all cured now. It sounds like keeping in touch with reality wasn't exactly his forte.
Well, he did marry your mother, like, seriously, whatever. That may be, but I was just a kid with a happy childhood. There are some dreams you just don't want to wake up from.
What about your mother? Do you remember her?
Unfortunately, she passed away giving birth to me, so all I remember is the vagina as I was coming out of it. I still feel guilty about it, even though I know it doesn't make any sense. Father told me a lot about her, but I don't really know if that's how she was or just an idealized image. Either way, I know that her death had a huge impact on him. I think he was very lonely. Perhaps that's why he preferred to get lost in his dreams rather than face real life.
I'm sure it got even worse after we came into your life, huh? Ew, this onion is making my eyes wet. I never cry. I have no emotions.
Give that to me, I'll chop it. If you rinse the knife first, it shouldn't sting that much. As for you, I'd say my life was definitely different after you came in.
Well, just be honest. I know your life's been miserable ever since your father married our lovely mother. Trust me, it's not like Gloria and I wanted this either, and yet here we are, one big happy family.
You can be awfully cynical at times.
Oh, you noticed.
Fine then. Yes, my life got worse when you showed up. I'm a servant, no, a slave in my own house. Not like you'd understand.
Yes. What could I possibly know about it? Stupid onion.
It sounds to me like it's your turn to talk about your life.